Police charge school principal in Suphan Buri with murder of young woman missing for 8 years. Police swooped on the school principal's residence at 6 a.m. on Friday the 19th. He had returned home on the 18th after being away for 2 days. The family of the 19-year-old victim from Prachin Buri told police their young daughter was involved with the man at the time of her disappearance and their suspicion that he may have been involved in her death. Kaeo police with Provincial Police Region grilled a 56-year-old school principal from Suphan Buri over the weekend as he strenuously denied any involvement in the murder of a young woman nearly 9 years ago and whose body was missing for 8 years. Officers have revealed the murder case against the man turns on forensic evidence relating to the gun which they believe killed her. Left, Mr. Suphan Buri at a police station in Kaeo province where he was grilled by police over the weekend. He is facing a charge of premeditated murder nearly 9 years ago. Center, the parents of 19-year-old Mayuri Nonglu Yod Faneo staged a ritual at the sugarcane field where her body was found, 8 years after she went missing, as they sought to bring her spirit back to her home in Prachin Buri. The discovery that the woman had been killed by a gunshot wound to the head led to an extensive police probe. Thai police with Provincial Police Region arrested a school principal on Friday morning in Suphan Buri province on an arrest warrant issued by the provincial court in Kaeo for the premeditated murder of a young woman, a factory worker, he had been involved with nearly 9 years ago, sometime around May 2012. The arrest of 56-year-old Suphan Buri came after a full police investigation was activated after a body, which was only relatively recently identified as that of a 19-year-old woman, Mayuri Nonglu Yod Faneo, showed evidence that she had suffered a bullet wound to the head. Ms. Mayuri went missing to the world after leaving her motorbike outside a Tesco Lotus outlet in the Klong Rang area of Sri Ma Phot district in Kaeo province on the 5th of May 2012. Police searched ponds behind a home owned by Mr. Suphan's wife on the 8th of February last. Bullets found on the 8th of February last. The police, as part of their ongoing probe, drained a pond behind a home owned by the wife of Mr. Suphan in the Sri Prachin district of Suphan Buri where he now works as the principal of Ban Nong's Ruang school in the same area. It is reported they found spent bullets and shell casings at the scene which are now central to the case. Previously a school head in Kaeo province, he had previously been a school head in Kaeo province where he is believed to have met and become involved in a relationship with the murder victim. The family of the young woman relayed this information to the police since her body was identified years after her disappearance and it was discovered she had been murdered. They suspected that he may have been involved in what happened to her. Family in Prachin Buri never gave up on the search for their missing daughter, sought help from the Mirror Foundation who found her after 8 years. Ms. Mayuri is originally from Prachin Buri province from where her family had been desperately trying to trace her whereabouts for many years after filing a missing person complaint with the police. In 2019, they brought their case to the attention of the Mirror Foundation, an NGO that helps those in need of legal and other assistance dealing with authorities based in Bangkok and Chiang Mai. That organization came to identify the unclaimed bodies of 3 women in a search of the eastern provinces of Chonburi, Chachoengseo, Prachin Buri and Kaeo provinces. DNA from Mayuri's mother identified her body when the DNA from Ms. Mayuri's mother matched one of the bodies found in a sugarcane plantation in the Wat Thananakon district of Kaeo on the 12th of November 2012. It was identified as that of the 19-year-old woman. The body had been interred at a cemetery in Chonburi province when it went unclaimed. Her family later sought spiritual help to perform a ceremony in the plantation to bring the spirit of the young woman home to Prachin Buri. This saw the parents of the young woman carry her portrait out of the field where her body was found. Raid at 6 a.m. on Friday to detain the murder suspect on a warrant issued by Kaeo Provincial Court. Police arrested Mr. Suphan at 6 a.m. on Friday morning after discovering he had returned to his home on the night of the 18th. He had previously left on the 16th and been away for 2 nights. He is facing charges of concealment of Ms. Mayuri's body, illegal use of a firearm as well as the capital crime of premeditated murder. Police officers, over the weekend, after hours of questioning the school boss, revealed he is strenuously denying the charges against him. Case centers on the murder weapon. He was being kept in custody at a police station in Kaeo where his wife is understood to have brought him medication while he was also joined by a lawyer. The arrest squad on Friday was led by Acting Provincial Police Region Chief Roy Caparat. It is understood the case against Mr. Jumphan centres around forensic evidence related to a 9mm gun that was reported missing in 2013 following the murder.